Just keep your eyes closed. Relax, please. Direct your attention within. Just be aware. After a long night's sleep, you wake up. In between, there might have been a dream or may not be. So in a 24-hour cycle, you have been awake maybe 12 hours or more than that, sleeping for 7-8 hours. During the sleep, there might have been a dream for some time. Very beautifully, the scriptures describes this waking, dream and deep sleep are three different cities. Yuda awareness, ever existent, spanning all the three cities of waking, dream and deep sleep. Because self, the awareness, it remains the same in all three fields of experiences. It doesn't own up or identify the waking, the dream or sleep. It is the I thought, the I, individuality, which owns up and considers himself as the waker, dreamer, sleeper. By habit and not knowing about ourselves, we have identified ourselves with that name. Your first name, the universal first name. Please appreciate, friends. As even you don't need a name for an object to exist. You don't need a name, thunder, for a thunder to happen, a mountain, for a mountain to exist, a flower to exist. You don't need to say I. You don't need to think I to be. Your sense of being is a nameless existence, spanning the waking, the dream, the deep sleep. If you want to name it, Atman. But you don't need a name to be. As you close your eyes, This is the waking time. But when you close your eyes, in the absence of any sound, touch, taste or a smell, you are with your mind, your memories, the subtle thoughts, very subjective. Only you are aware of your thoughts, almost like a dream. What you are aware of, what I am aware of, that varies. What is invariable is you are the awareness as much I am the awareness. In whose presence all thoughts are known. As even there is no distance between the sound and silence. There is no distance between thoughts and consciousness. Be conscious, aware, in restful meditation. That is your nature. Use the thoughts just like the weather this morning, the last few days. Continuous rain, today much more. Though the rains are lashing all over, strong breeze blowing, your activities continue. You get up, do your things, go to the dining hall, have your food, come to the class, write your note. But all these are happening when there is heavy rain lashing and gusty wind blowing. Same thing also within. You can have a very gusty emotions, thoughts, memories sometimes flashing around. Yet you continue to do what you are supposed to do. You are the awareness, unaffected. Like the space is not drenched by the rain, nor burnt by the fire, scorched by the sunshine, frozen by the ice. The space remains unaffected. The space of consciousness that you are remain unaffected by thoughts of every kind. Just be that, please. For you to be who you are, we don't need a thought. The silence to exist, the sound is unnecessary. But no sound can exist without the touch of silence. For you to be, being the consciousness, no thought is needed, but no thought shall exist without your touch. Be that stillness. This you can take as an example. Look at your reactions. The breeze blows, something falls down. A sound is created. A disturbance is not caused. If you are yourself, just get up, fix it, go back to your place. There is no anxiety, no worry, no sense of being disturbed. A vehicle passes. Somebody talks somewhere. Now a sound passes, now a thought passes. Awareness, yourself, always the same. So in all the three cities, the waking world, the dream world, the sleeping world, you are the same. Your gross body, you have access to the gross universe, the waking experience. In your subtle body, the dream world, the dream experience, causal body, the sleeping experience. Putting on a dress, you are allowed to one field of experience, but you remain without the dress. When you are with yourself, no gross, no subtle, no causal, no waking, no perception, no dream, no projection, no sleep, no ignorance, samadhi. You are with yourself. Then choose to wake up, be with your dream or sleep. No more anything overwhelms you. It looks as though every day you are taking a tour, a tourist in three different worlds. consciousness one and the same. You can assume the role of a waker, dreamer, sleeper. Who you are is not a role. Just see that, please. Om Sanavatu Sano Nukto Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidyushavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Vasudevendra Yogindram Natva Jnanapradam Gurum Mumukshunam Hitarthaya TATVA BODHA Vidiyate. Verse number 17, last line please. Panchakoshake Annamaya Pranamaya Manomaya Vijnanamaya Anandamayascheti Annamayakaha Annarasanaiva Bhutva Annarasanaiva Vruddhim Prapya Annarasa Prithibhyam Yad Viliyate Tat Annamaya Koshaha Sthula Sariram. Right. So yesterday we saw all the three bodies and the three avasthas, the three body and three fields of experience. Remember the first day onwards. What is that something you want in life? Happiness. What is the address? Yourself. So looking for happiness means looking for yourself. So in reality, everybody is looking for himself. You should have the whole picture in your head all the time. Then it becomes very, very clear. So you are looking for yourself. You are looking for yourself. What is this self? The I. When you look for that, you understand the meaning of the word I. You are using so many words. You are taking yourself to be the I, and you are using so many words. When you are using so many words, every meaning of the word you know. That is how you learn a language. How do you learn a language? When you learn a language, they are associating a name with a form. That is how you learn language. They show you the object, specs, name, object. You see the child, eyes. You see the word eye, point out this one. Ears. You tell the word ear, point out this one. Rose. You look the flower, show the. You tell the name rose, show the flower. Have you been initiated to that in your life about eye? Just think, just be a baby, be a baby. It's that simple and that beautiful. You have to be, just play it, okay? Don't feel complicated. It's that simple it is. Please understand, there is nothing simpler than self-knowledge about yourself. People make a big deal out of it. Even Krishna says in Gita so beautiful, Raja Vidya, royal knowledge this is. Because every other knowledge is valid only if you know yourself. If you don't know yourself, you can invalidate every knowledge. You can spoil everything. Are you getting that? Somebody can give you the best thing, you shall spoil it. Are you getting that? Whatever they give you, you can spoil it. Okay. Good. That's right. All right. No, little. Okay. All right. Can you? Clear? You can hear? Yeah. See, this simple thing. This is a machine. Okay. Now suppose, now what is his job? Is just to amplify. Now see the role. Suppose I am deaf. I am little deaf. For me to listen, I will put ooh. You shall say, why are you putting such a big noise? Why? Because you can hear more easily. See, if I, in relation to my ear, is a hearer, and I can listen sharp, little noise, enough. If you as the hearer, in relation to your ear, you are deaf, partially deaf, you need more. So there will be a fight between two of us, whether it will be more or less. You can't believe there are divorce cases because the girl wants the air conditioning, man wants the AC, the girl doesn't want AC. Fighting. One presses the, toothpaste from the bottom, another presses it from the middle. I'm not telling you a joke. These are, you may say it absurd, but these are little things. You take the spoon and straight put inside the dish and you pick it up. The woman climbs the wall. Why can't you take from the side? Because she is organized. So, food is there. Beautiful house. But there is snake and mongoose living inside. Are you getting that point? Please. Human individual, you can give them anything, the fellow can destroy everything. That is why self-knowledge, self-awareness. We are giving them everything. It's like giving the person a beautiful car, the driver is drunk. Nice body at your disposal, beautiful world at your disposal, the person doesn't know himself. That you don't know yourself is one thing, but to be arrogant with an idea, not only I don't know myself, but I am very arrogant about myself. What is that? I am PhD. Now what do you do? Just think of it. So when this one individuality now suffers, it must know about itself. Associating the name with a form. Learning the language means you associate a name with a form. You don't know Oriya language because if I say something in Oriya, you won't understand. I don't know Spanish. If you speak something in Spanish, I won't understand. Not understanding means what? You are familiar with the word, but you don't know the meaning of it. I is a word like that, so much used but totally misused. abused. Why? Because everybody uses the word I, but nobody knows the meaning of the word I. And it's so peculiar because it is one word with so many meanings. Think. Suppose there is water. Water has got so many names. Water, apaha, pani, jalam, niru, you in a French or whatever. Suppose so many names, but only one object. In case of the word I, it is totally other way around. So only one name, but too many things. You see that point? Why there is confusion? One name, but too many meanings. In these too many meanings, you have a simple division. What is the division? The saving grace is hundreds of relative meanings, one absolute meaning. That is why it makes it easier. Please appreciate. Do you understand? Hundreds of relative meanings, one absolute meaning. What is the relative meaning? In relation to something. Who are you? Man or woman in relation to body. So it's a relative meaning. Simple language you understand. Rich or poor in relation to riches. Blind or deaf in relation to eyes and ears. So the eyes are blind, ears are deaf, body is young, body is a man, body is a woman. Who am I? Clearly you can see the distance. Are you getting that point, please? It's not a philosophy. Please don't approach this as a philosophy, as something as a mysticism, as something as a miraculous thing, something as a spiritual odyssey unto yourself. Please don't lose yourself in fanciful words. Simple thing you know about yourself. I am asking, who are you? Don't try to make it philosophical journey, spiritual odyssey, self-realization, miracle, nonsense. All these words have completely destroyed us. Simple thing. Do you know the meaning of the word I? I'm not asking you anything else. You are using the word I. Am I using? You are using the word. You must know it. Think over. Just sit down. Pause. Relax. Don't you do that always in life, friends? Always. When you are going in a forest, think, if you have ever walked on a forest, if ever you have walked in a forest, or you go into the forest of metropolis, big megalopolis, big cities, you go this way, you go that way, you go there, suddenly you think you are confused. You think you are confused. What do? Go. The moment you know you are confused, you stand. You don't want to go anymore. You don't want to go one step more. Why? I don't know where am I going. Then you stop, go to a petrol bunk, stop, ask everybody. Where? Why? I'm not finding the way. Is it a crime to ask somebody where when you don't find the way? But if you say, no, I know why myself, I'll go. Okay, go on searching. Who says not? It's common sense. If you lose your way, find out. You're walking in the jungle, suddenly you feel, oh boy, where am I? How to get out? Wait. Then you fix up. How did you come? How did you go? All that stuff. Same thing in life. At one time you may feel confused. What is this I? What am I doing? Who is this I? Now go to the place where it can be. What is the meaning? This is body. This is not I. Riches. This is not I. This is your sense organ. That is not I. There are thoughts of various kinds. Engineering thought, engineer. Medicine thought, doctor. Legal thoughts, lawyer. Son thought, son. Father's thought, father. Mother's thought, mother. Daughter's thought, daughter. Each one, each thought becomes a role. If the role doesn't exist, do you disappear? Even I thought the first name is a role. Because for you to have a name, first you must be. If you are, then only you can have. Do you understand? If only you are, you can have. So first, I am. This is where difficulty comes. Because I have to use the word I am, but I don't intend that word. Are you getting that? Who are you? If you understand, no word you can say. Why? If you start with I, already making a name. It's like, please describe silence. So by habit you jump. Silence, silence is, no, shut up. The moment you start, I should switch you off. Please describe silence. Silence, shut up. The moment you attempt to describe, you destroy it. As though. Not that you destroy it, because no sound can destroy the silence. You lose sight. The best description of silence is please describe silence. You can describe things that you have, but you can't describe who you are. The indescribable nature has gone into too many descriptions. That is the beauty. Understand? I know I can describe it, go on talking about it. Understand? So the meaning of the word I, you see, that is something which all that you identified with, Stula, Sukshma, Karana, Sarirat, Vyatiriktah, other than the three bodies, because all that I identified with, now you give unto Caesar that belongs to Caesar. Childhood, youth, old age belong to body, not me. Seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling belongs to the sense organ, not to consciousness. Lifting, kicking, excretion, procreation belongs to the organs of action, not to me. Thoughts of various kinds are there, call it mind, not me. And also there are three different states. With each body, when you dawn, you have an access to another universe. With the gross body, you have access to the gross universe. When you are sleeping, did you know how much things have happened? Do you know there is a waterfall has come? Have you seen a waterfall? You have not. It has come now. Waterfall is a sign that for the season, water is enough for Tiruvannamalai. That's what I was waiting, because the last few days there was no rain. So it's very good. I know it is inconvenient for all of us. But then Tiruvannamalai has only these 15 days rain for the entire year. After this, it will be bright sunshine. So now the waterfall is flowing now. Water is flowing. I saw this morning, I was so happy. So when we are sleeping, the water was gathering. Now when you see that, another world. Oh, waterfall has come. Yes. Why didn't you see this? Because you are asleep to the body. Without this dress, you have no visa, no passport for the physical universe. The moment you undress, you give up this dress, you have no more access to the waking world. Now dream. Drop that dress. Deep sleep. It's just a description. Not that you are dropping. It's not identification. That's why consciously you can see for yourself. Experience waking, dream, deep sleep. Even in the waking itself, you can see it. Every time, first you are yourself the awareness. Now he gives you another description. Again and again they describe so that the person gets what they call dadhyata. That is, you get established in that knowledge. Sthita prajna, sthita prajna, whose vision is established. You are established in your vision. Absolutely. You in yourself as to who you are. So now this pancha kosha, 5 seeds. Not only you have 3 bodies, which is a revelation, but you have 5 seeds also. Huh? Pancha kosha, whatever, 5 seeds I have. What are they? Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya kosha. Annamaya means food sheath. Sheath means, you know what? Sheath means a scabbard in English. There's a sheath if you don't understand, scabbard you won't understand, don't worry. This is what it is, please see. There is a sword and a scabbard. Sword, where the sword gauge in, like a gun bag, like a gun and a gun bag. Now example you can take is specs and this spec case. Okay? Why do you say, listen, please see. This is a kosha. This is a kosha. Kosha means koshavat achadagatvat koshaha. As though cover, it covers up. In reality, it doesn't cover. As though covering up. Listen. Why? Please see. It goes in. It's a kosha. Suppose it cannot come out. Is it a kosha? Suppose it is inside it and it cannot come out. Now it is specs or spec case. If it is a part of the case, can it come out? It cannot come out. Comes out. That means what? It covers it for some time. Kosha. Koshavat achadagata. As though covering. But in reality, it is not covered. Same thing also. Suppose you get into a dress and you cannot come out of the dress. What will happen? Think. You get into a dress and you cannot come out of a dress. What will happen? Suppose you, after putting on this cloth, you want to remove it. When you remove it, it takes a skin also from you. Adappa. It's like the band-aid. So dress is not a problem. Band-aid is a problem, no? Do you understand that? Same way, some people get into a role, they cannot come out. Husband, wife, lover, beloved, rich, or managing director. You get a role, you can't come out. When you want to give up that role, it takes half of your personality also. Like you can be proud of your role as a managing director, you can also play the role of a renunciate. I'm a sadhu, monkey, I'm a monk. You understand? So holy, boy, nobody can talk with you. Nobody touches my foot. Why should you give up? Why should others touch your foot? They can pull your leg, okay, but touching you? Just to make you understand. Think, friends. That idea. If while removing the cloth, it takes a portion of you, you are not inside, you have identified. A role is like that. You want to get out of a relationship, or you want to get out of something, it takes a part of you. That means you are not gotten to get out, you are not stuck. Getting that point, please? So kosha. Now you have got 5 koshas. So you are the one who get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandam. 5 koshas you are playing. Pancheshu kosheshu adhirajamana buddhir bhavani pratideha geham. It comes in beautiful in other panches, in 5 koshas, the God is shining, you are the God. Shivoham, Shivoham. The 5 seeds. That is why when you go to temple, you see the whole temple architecture is a celebration of this vision. You shall see there will be 3 compound wall, one big one, 1, 2, 3, sanctum sanctorum, or 5 dwaras, 5 gates, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you see God. Or there will be, suppose it's not there, the people can't build such 5 huge temples, they'll have 5, curtains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't afford that one also, you have got a 5, that arati, arati will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With the 5 things showing 1. The whole tradition is like that. That is why if you understand this, nothing becomes a superstition. When you say something is superstitious, you don't think that something can be wrong with you. You think that is superstition. That is the arrogance. Appreciate, please. So you have got 5 dresses to play with every day. And the first one is Annamaya Kosha. Annamaya. Anna means food. Why they call it Annam? In Sanskrit, Anna means Adyate ticha bhutani tasmadannam daduchyate iti Upanishad. Why do you call it Annam? Adyate atticha bhutani. That which you eat and that by which you are eaten, that is food. First you eat, then he starts eating you. When you are growing like a baby, 5 years, 10 years, 9 years, 20 years, both the hands you polish off. Why? Growing, growing, growing. After 25, when somebody gives you, take little potato, no. The sweet, no. Why? Because sweet is eating you now. For some time you eat food, then it starts eating you. That is why it is Annam, food. This body, known as the Annamaya Sthula Sarira, this gross, tangible body, Annamaya Kosha. The Maya is a word in Sanskrit. It is a pratyaya. Mayat, prachurye, mayat vikare. That Maya word has 2 meanings. Abundance and modification. Mayat, prachurya. Prachurya means abundance of food and vikara means modification of food. Physical body is not abundance of food, it is modification of food. Physical body is modification of food. If it is abundance of food, then every grocery shop is a body. Understand? It is modification of food. What is modification? You eat rice, it goes into stomach, all this food you eat it, then it goes into blood, then it modifies into sperm and egg. And from this sperm and egg comes the Annamaya Kosha. If people say, oh, now we don't need Papa, Mummy. Now they can do it without Papa, Mummy. So sperm, where shall they create? Egg, where shall they create it? They'll wait for the egg to come, no? Can you create egg? Can you create sperm? Even if you create, this silly logic nowadays, oh, we don't need God. Right? We can do everything. You can do everything. There is a nice story. Simple thing. One day, all these top guns in the world, they said, we don't need God. Now the God can be banished. So find him out, where is he? And they somehow found him doing something somewhere, simply hanging around. Then, they say, so you are the God? He said, yes. Story, eh? They are God? Yes. We don't need you. You can retire. You go wherever you want to go. We don't need you. Don't hang around here. He said, why? Suddenly what happened? We don't need you. Why? We can create everything. Whatever you can do, we can do. We can create man, we can create man. We can create a tree, we can create a clone thing. Everything we can do. We don't need you. Go. They said, all right, that's so nice. Just like the mummy, the baby says to mummy, Mama, I don't need you. As he comes from the school, mummy is not at home, throws his bag, opens the fridge, gets the sandwich and gets the milk, and then he eats it up, goes to play. And the mummy comes, Mama, I don't need you, you can go. Why? I know. What? I know how to get my food. How? Open the fridge. The fool will not understand. Mummy, with so much love and care, prepared it and put it on the bottom rows where the fool can reach, not on the top. The baby will not understand. The baby thinks, Mama, I don't need you, you go. Same way here also. I don't need you. Why we can create? The God said, all right. Mama can't say, get lost, I won't take you. Mommy can only laugh and say, okay, baby, come, don't worry. You can be arrogant. The mommy can, same way of the creation also. He said, okay, you don't need. You can do whatever I do? Yes. Okay, let us create something. Then God took a handful of clay, little handful of clay. Okay, let's do. So the scientists, they took a handful of clay. God said, no, wait. Bring your clay. Bring your clay. And your clay is only in your head. You understand? That you are using this body. Did you create by yourself? Your intelligence. Who gave the possibility? Forget God or dog. Don't worry about that part. But definitely it's not you. Every possibility in your body you did not create. You find yourself with the possibility. Are you getting that? No scientist can create anything. That is why arrogance of any type is so stupid. You can only discover the potential. Are you getting that? You cannot create. No scientist can create something, the possibility of which is not already inherent in the universe. Because there is a possibility, you create. Are you getting that? Who kept that possibility? I don't want you to name it God or X, whatever you feel like. That, don't worry about that. We shall see later on that God principle. But definitely nobody can arrogate himself. Please. So Annamaya means the last modification of food, the sperm and egg. Now you eat. And then when you are conceived in mommy's womb, how do you survive? You don't eat, but there is an umbilical cord. Mommy has to eat for 2 people. That is why many women become woo after the pregnancy, because they psychologically delude themselves that I'm eating for 2 people, they are eating only for their own taste. But they think they are eating for justify. Then the baby goes out, the heavy fat is all over the body. So immediately after pregnancy, usually, if you say fat for the sake of the baby, it goes away. But if you have unconsciously eaten a lot, justifying for the baby's sake, you are stuck with the fat, baby is born, of course. Think. Because baby has to get the food from the mummy. Next. When the baby is born, how does he live? Love and fresh air. Mummy's hug and breathe. No. Eat food. Annarasaneva bhutva. Annarasaneva bhutva. Being created from the essence of food. Annarasaneva bruddhim prapya. Then you grow with the food. And when you are growing with the food, how long shall you grow? 45, 50-year-old, 70, 80-year-old. And what happens to you? Bruddhi means, what is growth means? The food gets modified. When you are walking, what does it mean is, you have consumed 20 bags of rice, 30 bags of vegetable, 40 bags of dal, 50 bags of bread. All this food you are modified on your body. So who is walking? Modified dal, rice, bread, vegetable. And this vegetable kingdom happily give it to you. Because the fatter you are, the greater manure packet you are for them. Happily the vegetable world gives it to you. Why? You convert it to fat, so they will get it. Like you are fattening the cow and eating it, vegetable world fattens you and get it. See how nice, how cruel it is. You feel comfortable? Do you feel comfortable? That the vegetable world fattening you to get the manure? Ah, disgusting. Then how come you are fattening the cow to eat it? The cruelest joke perpetrated on you, because you are you getting that? You think you are exploiting somebody. All these microbes are exploiting your body every day. You know what is this body is a residence for trillions of microbes. They take over, you are dead. That is why if you leave the dead body, the microbes will eat it up, nothing will be left out. Think of it. How do you feel? Think of the idea. When you wash your hand, invisible hand, no? Germs are invisible. How do you say? Clean. Look it under a microscope. Billions of prehistoric animals crawling, your food on your hand. You think you are going to washing it up with hot water? They wake up. The cold water is good for bath because they're but the moment you put warm water, they all wake up and crawl more. So when you think you are clean, you are the dirtiest. Please, friends, see the majesty and beauty of this universe. So beautiful. As human beings, you get a chance to appreciate this. What a blessing. That's a human life, satkarma janyam, only with good karma. That's not a speculation. When karma comes, you know that. Understand, please. So, annarasaneva bhutva, annarasa buddhi prapya, then annarasa prithibhyam biliyate gets dissolved in this earth, which is nothing but food in one way or the other. It goes back to the. So, this is annamaya kosha. This is the gross body. Putting up, identifying this, when you get into this sheath, you shall say, I have a fat cover because you are fat. I am a thin cover because you are thin. I am not so fat, not so thin. This is what the nature of the body. So you are fat or body is fat? Body is fat. You are thin or body is thin? Thin. So don't ever depend on the beauty of the body for your beauty. That is why you can have the most beautiful body or the ugliest personality, everybody runs away from you in 1 minute. Think, friends, you go to the seashore, blue waters, white sand, paradise, Mauritius, man, there. Beautiful paradise island. You go there, whoa, beautiful, blue ocean, white sand. But suppose as you go in there, somebody tells you, underneath sharp stones and also big white. The sharks also come once in a while. Will you go? Will you go? Vandava. No, not necessary. I don't want to be eaten up by shark. Beautiful forest, green and dense. You will feel tempted to walk. Somebody says there is a tiger there. Will you go for a walk? You don't know. Why? Danger lurking. Wonderful man, handsome man, beautiful woman, gorgeous, handsome man. Angry, short-tempered, jealous, insensitive, arrogant. What shall he do? Will you go? What shall he say? Vanda. But what is happening in today's world? The beauty of the body. Miss Universe, Mr. Universe. Context. 5-star road. Beautiful rooms, beautiful houses. People living ugly. Wonderful body, person inside, ugly. You run away. Therefore, don't say, that is why I neglect my body. That's also nonsense. Because with the body, your interaction begins. So keep the body beautiful. Keep the body healthy. But the beauty comes from within. You are a wonderful person. People will forget your body. Have you seen that? When you see the diamond, do you remember the paper in which it is wrapped? When you look at the diamond, do you worry about the paper? This is only black paper. Are you stupid? Are you interested in diamond or black paper? Wrappings, nobody is interested in. Beautiful wrapping. Useless chocolate. Best chocolate, ordinary wrapping. Which one you want? Or no wrapping? Which one you want? Best chocolate. Munich chocolate. You know. There's one place there they make such beautiful chocolate that my saliva is coming. Yeah? No cover is a house, the person, hundreds of years, the family doing it. Oh, the chocolate, it has got rose petal smell. In one chocolate, there will be rose, and there is not complicated chocolate, very real, bio, very nice. There's one small place there, very good. Beautiful wrap, useless chocolate. No wrap, ordinary chocolate, and best chocolate. Human being also like that. Mind. Think. So anna rasa pratyaya, so this is the body. Body, fat body is thin body. So don't get too much obsessed with your body. It's so fat. It's so fat. Now organize it, make it healthy, don't worry. So thin, okay, add some weight, don't worry. But to make a whole life's issue is whether I'm fat or lean. Every time you discuss, only weight of the body. Now, I'm not telling you a joke. These days, when you go to the people, you see these type of things. Only discussion is, how shall I lose my weight? Or how will I increase my weight? Who cares? If you are a beautiful person, all these considerations will be totally forgotten. But suppose you are an angry man, you can be Miss Universe, Mr. Universe. Who shall go near you? Vanda, go. I'm not interested. Why? You be beautiful. I don't care. But if you are a nice person, oh, you're irresistible. Everybody looks for your company. Think, please. Anyway, so this is Annamaya Kosha. So this one Kosha, every morning you wake up to Sthula Sarira, then comes other three Koshas. Now go to Sukshma Sarira, okay? Okay, Pranamaya Kaha. Pranadya Panchavayavah Srot Bhagadi Indriya Panchakam Pranamaya Kosha. So Pranadya Panchavaya. So Pranamaya Kosha. Okay, read all the three koshas. Prana, Mana, Vijnana. That will be nice. Manomaya Koshakaha Manascha Jnanendriya Panchakam Militva Bhavati Sa Manomaya Kosha Vijnanamaya Buddhi Jnanendriya Panchakam Militva Yo Bhavati Sa Vijnanamaya Kosha. Beautiful. Now these three koshas, Pranamaya, vital air sheath, Manomaya, the mind, Vijnanamaya, the intellect, and the sense organs in both the places, all the three put together make it subtle body. Sukshma Sarira, you saw 17 parts, no? 5 sense organs, 5 organs of action, Pancha, Prana, Mano, Buddhi. I told you, I'll tell you Prana later on. So this is the Prana, Pancha Prana, pranic air. That air is Vayu, known as the Prana. Praniti, which sustains you. It's like a Prana, which sustains you. Prana means Prak Gamanam Vayu, which goes in and out, to make you alive. They say Prana Apana. We shall see that. The 5 air you shall see. This Prana is a modification of air. Prana Maya. Maya means again here modification. Not abundance of air, but a modification of air. The same air which as the pranic force, vital force, keep your whole body alive. Don't breathe for a few minutes, see what happens. Will you be there to see what happens? Others will see what happens. When we are learning this Bhajagovindam, Swamiji was teaching us very nicely, made a joke. He said, in a Bhajagovindam it comes, those of you know it, Gatavati vayo deha paye bharya bibhyati tasmin kaye. Gatavati vayo dehapaya. As long as your body is breathing, everybody loves the body. When the prana, that little ounce of air goes away, even your spouse is afraid of that body. To show you the logic, suppose in the presence of money, I adore you. When you lose your money, your job, I hate you. So whom did I adore? Money or you? Money. When you are young and strong, I love you. When your youth goes, I hate you. So whom did I love? You or your youth? Youth. Okay, in this logic, as long as this ounce of air going in and out, prana vayu, as long as this ounce of air going in and out, my darling, my love, my baby, my this, my honey, my scorpion, whatever you say, my snake, whatever you can say. All right? Now, the moment the vayu, that little ounce of air goes away, dispose, why? Ghost. Ghost will come, you dispose. So in the presence of the air, you love somebody. In the absence of the air, you don't love somebody. So whom you love? That is what it is. Airy love. You understand? So if somebody you want to give real gift, breathe into that bottle, clap it up and give it to him. I love you. Just breathe into it. With this prana goes up for life, no breathing, no love. Finish. No. Jokes apart, friends, see the fragility of life. Just a little breathing. Anyway, so it's prana. And this prana, 5 modifications. Prana means breathing in. Prak, inside. It goes, inhalation. When you inhale, prana. Then apana. That 5 names are there in English translation. You write prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. These are the 5 pranic vayu. When you read these things, you start wondering how on earth they found it. That is why Ishvara, God only. You don't know. Prana. Prana means that which is you inhaling prana, prak. It goes in. If it goes in and always stays there, no. Apana. It also avagamanvan vayu. Avagamanvan vayu means all types of excretion. Every type is you're breathing out, spitting, vomiting, speaking, excreting, sexually active, reproduction, full prana. That is why when the prana is weak, you are finished. When the prana is weak, understand. Apana, when the apana is weak, you are out. That's what it is. Why don't you swallow? Can't swallow. Have you seen old people? When they talk, the words will not go, only saliva will drool. Why? It's not there. Every person will go towards that state, don't worry. That is why respect the old age. Today that man is walking slow in the road, tomorrow you will walk on the road slow. Give him space. That's why culture, respecting the old. It's not slavery. Doing some massage to the old man, why should I do that? Why do you do that? Because less blood flow to the system. So the father, mother, seva, father, mother, you must do your seva to your father, mother, elderly people. Whoever is elderly, he requires your attention. You do it. It's not a slavery, please understand. Have you not seen animals preening each other? The animal, the monkey will be sitting there, nothing else to do, he will be doing that. Why? And our leadership also there, big boy now, all attention. Think. Respect. Father, mother, brother, sister, all these things. That the sense of respect is going away today. Father is an old man. My old man is in old man home. Wonderful. My old woman is an old woman. But their money I need. Inheritance, mine. Old age, theirs. Beauty. Such lovely human beings. Animals, I say. Animals, at least don't worry. Think. So prana is one thing which goes prak, apana, excretion of every kind. Prana, breathing, apana. Then vyana. Vyana is vishwagamanavan vayu, that which goes all over, circulation. When you breathe oxygen, it goes through entire body. That is why pranayama is so fantastic for the body. Because when you take in oxygen, it moves throughout the body, interacts with your blood, and then the carbon dioxide comes out. Vyana. Then samana is digestive, samikaranakara, digestive fire. In your digestion, you take it. So that is the prana which digests your food. So when your digestion is weak, something wrong with prana also. Then udana. Udana is udgiranakara, which takes the subtle body out of the gross body. When you die, the subtle moves out of the gross, and that is staying at the Kanthakupa. Kanthakupa is here, This is the place of the digestive, the place of the udana is your throat here. That is why you can see, most of the time you can hear, just before death, the old man, the old people, they will be, that noise will come. When the sound is coming, you know is going, gone. Now is going to go. That gets activated. Udgiranakara. That also helps in higher thinking. So the 5 pranas, throughout the body they are living inside. Breathing, excretion, digestion, circulation, and that which helps in higher thinking. These are the 5 pranas sustaining your body. Panchakosha, so you are into it every day. And that is why, suppose, asthma means what? The pranic trouble. I say pranayam can help also a little, but other causes are there. Digestion, pranic trouble. That is why breathing is so good. That is why yoga. Don't dismiss yoga. Please, give the place for where it belongs. By breathing, your exercise, your body will be wow. But by breathing, your thinking will not be wow. If you breathe, your body will be fantastic. Prana, apana, vyana, samana, udana, woo. And therefore you will be bright, no doubt, healthy. But for your thinking to improve, you must think. So by breathing, you are not going to be liberated, because breathing does not bound you. Physically, by being fat or lean, you will not be free, because body is not a bondage. Your thinking is bondage. Are you getting that point, please? Mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho. Mind alone is the cause for bondage as well as for liberation. So touch the mind. Your thinking is a problem. Are you getting that point? Thinking is a problem. It is like you thinking wise, you hate me, but you hug my body and say, baby, I love you. What, baby, I love you? Get lost. Why? Because your thinking is wrong. I adore you, I love you. Nonsense. Nobody believes in your love. Do you understand why people get so confused? Mentally you are totally total disparity. There is no communication. Totally unconnected. And body is connected. What will happen? 1 day, 2 days. Thereafter, out. Vanda, I don't want. Finished. That is why if your relationship is body-oriented, it's horrible. But when it is that orientation, mind, that is also temporary. If it is jnana sambandha, in absolute knowledge, we are one and the same. Wow! Your acceptance at all levels is fantastic. Why? I told you, who you are is who I am. What you have is different, what I have is different. Good. I love you, love myself for who I am, and therefore I love you for who you are. I accept myself for all that I have, I accept you for all that you have. Your relationship, oof, complete. Complete with anybody, everybody. You will not cause a discrepancy, you will not cause a disharmony. If other person causes, that is not your problem. But you will not initiate a disharmony. Why? Accept everybody for who they are. That is where you become such a beautiful person, irresistible person. Understand? So pranic activities, okay, every day you get into that, prana, my God. And this pranamaya, the subtle body, pranamaya, manomaya, vijnanamaya. Mind with five, 1 minute. So pranamaya, kosha, what are they? 5 pranas and organs of action. Organs of action and prana are connected. Are you getting that? Please appreciate. Organ of action and prana are connected. Organs of action are vak, pani, pada, pai, upastha. Your organ of speech, your hands, legs, anus and genitals. These 5 organs of action are connected to prana. That is why speech, when you say vacho devata vanni, the fire, the presiding deity of the fire is, presiding deity of the speech is fire. Why? Fiery speech. When your prana is strong, how loud can you speak? Wow. You can feel. When your prana is weak, how do you speak? Hot water there. Why? What happened? The same fellow, hot water there, bring the hot water. Now he's going That is why when you are young, you are unconsciously arrogant, right? Hot water there, bring it. The same fellow, 70-year-old, and nobody is going to listen to him. So the fellow automatically becomes stupid. Because he was arrogant, now he's the other way around, totally afraid, because he knows nobody listens to him. Psychologically, you understand how to destroy yourself. If you know, you are not proud of your strength, and therefore you are not looking down upon it because of weakness, because that's what I'm supposed to be. Old man means I can't get up, so I am here. Why are you sitting down here? What else to do? That is what my condition is. Wow. And when you accept it, the whole world cannot touch you. You are up. You understand? You understand that? So prana and the organs of action are connected. Your speech, your hands can move, your legs can move. Oh, Swamiji, you want to go to round the hill? Yes. Oh, let's go. Why? For 2 hours. When you are 60, 70, or you are obese, something, go on. Oh, no, I don't want to. Hey, you are going every day around the hill, now what happened? No, I don't want to. Why can't you move? Pranic trouble. Climb the mountain, trekking, swimming, jumping, bungee jumping, parachute, paradriving, what all things you have not done, skydiving, what all things you do. Then suddenly when you are, no, everything, no. Yes, why? Prana, weak. Don't force it either. Keep it healthy, fine. But at a certain stage, certain things cannot be done. So don't do it. Finish. Hand, legs, walking, same thing. 2 excretory organs also. Prana slows down. Deliberately I have to tell you, because just think of today's world, what happens? Because people are so body oriented, if there is a procreation, sexual drive is not there, relationship breaks down. Understand? Prana being connected, after some time, 20, 30-year-old body is not in 50, 60, 70-year-old body. That is the time people misunderstand. They don't understand what is happening to them. So the person thinks, see, if somebody hugging me is the expression of love, he doesn't hug me anymore. She doesn't do it anymore. Therefore, doesn't love me anymore. No. Understand the body. The body doesn't respond because prana is weak. If you can keep the prana strong, no problem. But still, it will not be as it was when 20. That is why that should not be a reason for dropping the relationship. What happens? People do that. You can see every day, so-called celebrities destroy everybody. These magazines also have nothing else to do, report only rich and notorious. So you think that is the ideal. So what do? You are 60, you are taking one on 20. Then what happens? After some time, the 31-year will drop you. Because if you are looking for the young one, the young fellow also looks for the younger one, right? What happens? Life moves. Psychologically, please feel it, see for yourself. It will be pranamaya kosha and other mano vijnana. Together it makes a subtle body. But, please see now, this pranamaya kosha is a very important one. This pranamaya kosha, pranic seed, vital air seed, is the link between your gross body and causal body. Sorry, gross body and the subtle body. The pranamaya kosha is the prana, the breathing, these things, is connecting link between the gross body and the subtle body. Please, I'll explain it to it. Remember, listen. Waking state, gross body, I told you. Gross body, waking state. Subtle body, dream state. I told you, remember. Subtle body, dream state. It's not pure separation. Gross body, waking state. Suppose there is no subtle body, what will happen? You will be dead, no? Right? So gross body means everything is there. In a dream state, definitely your body is not participating in the dream. Because body is lying down. You have got a dream body walking in the forest, moving in London, Paris, going to paradise also, meeting gods also. What all things your dream body does, flying around, hanging around, whatever. Boy, you know, dream world is a real wonderful world. But the only trouble, the one thing that disadvantage with this knowledge is, when you get your knowledge and you are absolutely fine with yourself, because there is no precipitation, there is no dream. The dream is one thing we miss in this knowledge. Because no dream. But you know, because everything goes away. I will see it later on sometime. That's the only, almost like a casualty. Dreams don't come. Because mind is so restful. You sleep, dreamless deep sleep, wake up. Dream? No dream. That is one thing you miss, if you want to miss. This dream can, anything can happen. So crazy things, no, so nice. You know, imaginary. Ooh, it goes on. Anyway, so this dream, when you are, so your body is lying down. But prana is the connecting link between gross body and the subtle body. That is why when you are dreaming, listen, when you are dreaming, and there also what are you dreaming? A tiger is following you. And once you see the tiger, the dream tiger, see the dream body now runs. And there also you cannot run. There is, your leg is almost like a lead. You cannot run. The dream that you were doing, but you have run enough. Now you are panting. Now you are shouting and you wake up. When you wake up, your body is also panting. You know why? Prana link. The pranic activity is taking place, so body also has its impact. You shout, he is shouting here. You are getting that? Your prana is active there, you are running, but you also, you will get up with that. You can see the effect of your dream. You do, there is nothing. Your body is lying down, it's not gone anywhere, but it is crying also, shouting also, becoming breathless also. Why? Because pranamaya kosha is the connecting link. Suppose the pranamaya kosha goes away, finished, you are dead. The disconnection, you are out. So prana is the connecting link between the gross body kosha. So pranamaya kosha. So pancha prana, 5 pranas, 5 sense organs, and 5 organs of action make it manomaya. Then what is prana? 5 pranas and the organs of action make it pranamaya kosha, the vital air seed. You are experiencing consciousness, you are conscious of your gross body, annamaya kosha, subtle body, pranamaya kosha, and now go to manomaya. What is manomaya kosha? Manascha, and then jnanendriyasaha. Manomaya kosha, manasya, jnanendriya panchaka militva. Mind with the five organs, five sense organs. Buddhi with five senses. This mano buddhi, please wait for a day. Okay? Another 2 days. 1 or 2 days, it will come. I will give a complete picture of the entire mind. It will come. It will come here. That is the time, the whole thing. So at this moment, just understand mano buddhi, mind, intellect. Just 2 types of thoughts. That much you take it and go. It will be one whole class we will do on mind. Okay? You will see. It will come in the book itself. We will see that. It will be excellent. So mind and buddhi. Simple, just for the time being you can take. Why mano buddhi? 2 things are there. In fact, it is only one only. But mana means where there is indecision. Buddhi is decision. Mind is indecision. Shall I go? Shall I not go? Shall I wake up? Shall I not wake up? Morning you get up from your sleep. Shall I get out? No. Sleep? All right. No, get up. No, sleep. That is the state. Beautiful. For such people, those for whom indecision is something continuous, they end up in depression. An indecisive person becomes depressive because he doesn't know what to do. Shall I do? Shall I not do? Shall I go? Shall I not go? Shall I do this? Shall I do that? All the time indecision. Those people, you can see them on the road, going, coming, going, coming, going, coming. What a headache. By chance you come across such a person, will you join us with the trip? Yes, I will. Suddenly, enthusiastic. Then after 1 day phones up, I don't think I can come. What happened? No, certain things are coming up. What are certain things? Nothing, fear only. No? Certain things are coming up, I don't think I can come. Okay, all right, but in case you change your mind, please let us know. So after 1 day, hey, I think I can come. Oh really? Good. Okay, we are putting your name in the list. After 2 days, I don't think I shall come. Such people cut it from the beginning. Because not only they are a problem for themselves, they are a problem for others also. Headache you have got. Ayyo. Do or not to do? Yes. No. Yes. No. Oh boy. Bye. Goodbye. Namaskar. From a distance, namaskar. Shake hand, near only. So namaskar is best. From a distance, namaskar, go. It's difficult. We'll see that when it comes to whole mind picture, okay? We'll do that. Mano, buddhi, mind, and buddhi is intelligence. You want to read? Yes. No indecision. You want to eat it? Yeah. You want to go? No. You want to go? Yes. Yes. No. Finish. How nice. Yes, no is such a headache. So mano buddhi and this mind is connected with sense organs. When your prana is connected with organs of action, mind and intellect connected with the sense organs. Because sense organs give you knowledge. Listen, see that carefully. Some notes, little mistake you have made there. Sense organs, jnanendriya, they are meant for giving you knowledge of the world. Organs of action help you to express yourself into the world. With your eyes, you shall see a truck or a bus coming. With your leg, you go to the side. With your eyes, you shall see mosquito. With your hand, like that. With your nose, you feel the fragrance of a beautiful flower. Your legs take you there. With your legs, you take yours there. With your hands, you pluck one. Do you understand? Please learn to use your body and mind like a beautiful machine. Karanam. Karana is an instrument. Beautiful instrument. That is why in a Vedic tradition, when you have this Durga Puja, Dasara, those of you who know it, Navaratri, Devi has to be worshipped. There is a Saraswati Puja, a goddess of learning has to worship. That day, Ayudha Puja, A day is fixed for worshipping the instrument. If you use the car, worship the car. If you use the plow, you worship the plow. Whatever instrument you use it. Standing for worship your body, because body is the most beautiful instrument. Mind is amazing instrument. All your sense organs are wonderful instrument. Feel blessed. Thank God for it. You don't know God? We shall see 2-3 days after God, but just see of it. Thank whoever you like. Definitely you didn't create it. That's why you are grateful to your mother and father. Thank God. Now somebody says, oh, but suppose they have given me one body, my leg is short, the leg is down. Hey, look, you are working mentally, no? If it's physically this shape, that shape, don't worry about it. Yes, when somebody is physically challenged, mentally challenged, that's a pathetic case. But then, that you can call it as the manufacturer's defect sometime. 5 billion car you are producing, 1 or 2 goes crazy. Why? Human error also, genetical error. You are not supposed to marry within your relatives. You marry, then something goes wrong. Mother is supposed to go right time in the hospital, but cannot go to the hospital. So the baby stays little more than necessary. Lack of oxygen or something complication comes, retardation takes place. But because of the 1 or 2 few accidents, you can't dismiss the whole thing. That's not the point. Like people say that, oh, if God is there, why come there are so many, so many, what is that? People are retarding, so many people are suffering. One man was telling. And he is a top scientist also, And a scientist, sometimes they are eccentric, somebody with a big beard, somebody this way, like that. So this man who was talking to him, he said, so just because there are so much suffering, there is no God, huh? He said, yes. Then he said, in this world, there is no barber. He said, why do you say there is no barber? Because you have the beard. There are barber shop, but you don't go for a shave. If you don't go for a shave, shall you say there is no barber? There are ways to fix your problem. If you don't fix it, you say there is nobody. What nonsense. Intelligence is given to us. Not only that, sensitivity also. By chance in your family, there are 10 healthy people. One grows unhealthy. Cannot 10 people take care of one unhealthy fellow? Think, friends. Please think. Your whole body, is it not taking care of the part? What is that thinking? No, me is the ultimate. Only icon, you see. And blame somebody. Human beings must learn to take responsibility, please. So, mano, buddhi, manomaya also, or maya also, there it is, vikara, thought modification. Manomaya kosha, that was a thought modification. Vijnanamaya kosha, again thought modification. Decision, indecision, thought modification. And the sense organs. So, sometimes you get into this dress also. When you are at the body level, annamaya kosha, you do that, no? Throughout the day, are you not doing it? When you are going to kitchen, that is the, like you have got campus joke. Campus joke is what? Computer people will have computer joke. Psychologists will have psychologist joke. Engineers will have engineer joke. Then in this campus, there are campus joke. Hey, where are you going? I am taking the gross body for a food. Now where are you going? Causal body, deep sleep. Campus joke. You don't say, I am going to sleep. Where are you going? I am going to be with my causal body now. Where are you going? Planning one dream and going to be with my subtle body. Okay. Where are you going now? Annamaya kosha. Kitchen. Annakshetra, no. Kitchen, no, Annakshetra. where the food is provided. So, Annamaya Kosha. Taking my Annamaya Kosha for a filling up the petrol. Right? Right or wrong? Same language. Enjoy life. Your attitude is beautiful. And continuously you are working from one seed to another seed, one seed to another seed. You are not stuck on a seed. If you are stuck on a seed, you are in trouble. Going through gross, subtle, causal, waking, dream, deep sleep. All the 5 kosas. And now we go to the last one. What is that? Anandamaya kosha. Read. Yes. Page 20. Anandamayaka evameva karana sarira bhuta avidyastha malina sattvam priyadi vritti sahitam sat anandamaya kosha. Now go into anandamaya kosha. The 5th one, which is karana sarira. Annamaya, sthula sarira. The Annamaya kosha, the food seat, is gross body. Vital air seat, mind and intellect, all 3 together, your subtle body, the subtle thought world experiences. Then now we go to Anandamaya kosha. This is the little different from the other 4. Anandamaya. Here mayat means not vikara. It is not the modification, but prachurya. Abundance of bliss, bliss seat. They call it Anandamaya kosha, bliss seat. In English you can say bliss seat. Where you are abundant of pleasure, abundant of bliss. That is why in deep sleep state, what is that? What is your experience? Appa, absolutely blissful. That is why, especially in a state of ignorance, everybody is interested in sleep. Why? Nothing like it. You forget everything. You forget everything. That is why most people are hooked into forgetfulness. Forgetfulness and experience which you can induce by sensation. Think. Forgetfulness is an experience which you can induce by sensations. Go and watch a movie. You will forget your entire worries. Talk to a person whom you like. Time will pass. You won't even remember. Play a game which you love. Hours will go. Happy hour. You will go for drinking. Happy hour. Happy hour or hours? Happy hours. It's not happy hour. Now in London they are going to ban it. Good, at last, after hundreds of years. Right? You don't worry. London bans it, Bangalore picks it up. So no problem. Whatever is banned in Western countries, picked up in other countries. Why? Because everybody is slowly advancing. There they know the bad past side of breathing, smoking. Everywhere ban. This medicine, that medicine, artificial, all stop. People in those countries became more vegetarian. But everything nonsense coming up here, more people smoking, more. Why? You are being new rich, no? So you also want to have your share of pleasure and decadence. You want to also destroy yourself a little, no? Until you fix up again. Cycle continues, don't worry. Mahadeva. So you can escape yourself, think, you can escape. You forget something for some time. You watch a movie, you forget. When you do that, movie and other things, we call it as the secular pleasure. What do you do in religious places? So-called religion, meditation course, and all these chanting, singing, holding the nose, breathing, standing up, this way, that way. What do? Same thing. Half an hour, you lose yourself, escaping. By forgetting half an hour, friends, by forgetting your worries and anxiety for half an hour, whether by listening to music, touching somebody, hugging somebody, or worshipping something, or chanting something, or whatever the way, by forgetting something for half an hour, can you solve your problem? If you can solve your problem by forgetting everything for half an hour, please understand, in your deep sleep state, where you don't go to any group, any guru, any god, any pub, any type of experience, 8 hours you are suspended. Continuous 7 hours of suspension does not solve your problem. You think half an hour of forgetfulness will solve your problem? And for your deep sleep, how much you pay to anybody? Nothing. But for this half an hour parking of your body somewhere, you have to pay. You understand? Please, when I say that, you may think I am very, very critical. I am not critical. You see for yourself. It's a practical joke on us. You must fix up yourself, your thinking. Don't worry about other things. Because this is where, when you are escaping, that is where you enjoy the bliss. But it is a kosha. It keeps you covered. You are not awakened. That is why Anandamaya kosha. In your deep sleep, listen carefully, Anandamaya kosha. You are full of bliss, but it is a kosha. It's a covering. It's a veil. It is ignorance, because you are not aware of anything. Are you getting that? In your deep sleep, you are not aware of anything. That is why it is deep sleep. And this manifests many times during the day. In any moment of escape, in any moment of so-called sensation or happiness, this kosha, this Anandamaya kosha happens. That is why it's like a deep sleep state. You go into a forgetfulness for some time. You go into a forgetful mode. You are not, are you getting that? When you are experiencing something, you are forgetting something for some time. It's like busy eating, you forget that you have to come to class. That you can understand, no? Don't you do that? You're busy eating, you forget that you have to write a note. Busy talking to a friend, you forget, yo, father was to be picked up in the airport. Cha! The cha. What is the cha? You forgot. What is this forgot? Forgot means got lost. Got lost means what? One thought. That time, kosha, Anandamaya kosha. That's why Anandamaya kosha expresses itself in waking, dream, every time, in the gross and subtle experiences of life. And it comes in 3 different modes. Priyadivritti sahitam. Priyadivritti sahitam means 3 types of vritti, 3 modifications. Priya, Bodha, Pramoda. 3 words you can take in Sanskrit, I'll explain. 3 things. Your so-called happiness, sensation or whatever you call it, it will have 3 modes. Priya, Moda, Pramoda. What is Priya? Please see how you experience life, you please see. Very beautiful explanation. Priya means Darsana Janita Sukham. When you see something, you are so excited, you forget everything. I'll give an example for you. Okay? When we were a student, that time we were studying in Bombay, and Bombay is famous for Alfonso mango. Alfonso, best, one of the best, not the best. Best is now I vote for it. Anyway, so that mango is very nice mango. So then what happened? So the brahmacharis, the students will be studying there. So the food was food. Sometimes with those there was a restaurant when you were 72, talking 36 years back. I can't believe it, my God. There was no rice, big shortage in India those days. So they will give this pounded wheat, dalia, which is yuck, can't handle it. And then they give some sambar made out of coconut oil, because Malayali cook from Kerala. Yeah, it's impossible to touch it because you have never eaten it, all these things. Anyway, so you wait for a sweet, you wait for some mango, something interesting thing. And there is one Sindhi devotee was there, Sindhi student, follower of Swamiji. And anytime she comes, we are always looking forward to her coming. Because whenever she comes, she brings massive amount of goodies. Either it will be mangoes, or it will be sweets, or it will be barfi, or something. Something will be there. She never comes empty-handed. Very big maid lady, big car, she will come with big things. Very sweet. Always remember her. So sweet she was. Never comes empty-handed. Because ashram you are coming, no? So you bring all these things. Okay. One day she has brought mango, the best mango. So the moment you see, as you go into the kitchen, the moment you go to the kitchen and you see that mango basket is standing, what happens to your eyes? Woo! Hey, mango. This is known as the Priya. Darsana Janita Sukham. Just seeing it. Oh, beautiful. Now the trouble begins. That is okay. But these mangoes will not be cut. They will give one. Suppose there are 30 people will get. If there are 50, 30 people will get, 20 people will not get. So now you are worried. Whether it will come to mine. So when the fellow is, so you want to sit down somewhere, you organize. Middle of it, sit down. So that this way also, this way also. Okay? So you see that. And then when you are suppose sitting down little somewhere and then it's coming up, you are looking, oh, coming. On your plate it came. How do you say? Wow! Now this is bodha, proximity. At a distance, priya. You are very excited. Just by looking at it, you are excited. Then it is on your plate. Now you are sure you are going to have it. Bodha. But then there is a still trouble. Why? Swamiji has not come. So this 15 chapter thing is going on and on and on and on and on. Never comes to an end. Okay. Then you want to hurry up, but nobody is in a hurry. They are going so slow. You are worried. Okay? Then, now Swamiji comes also. His coming is okay, but his Brahmarpanam is not getting over. You know? So when they start Brahmarpanam, grab the mango. Pramoda. When you are one with the object, like you love somebody, you really miss somebody, and that person is coming on a flight, you are standing going to the airport. When you go into the airport, you are already 1 hour before. It's not that the plane is coming to come 1 hour before because you are in a hurry. But you have gone 1 hour before, standing there. Then you see everybody is coming and into the immigration side, you saw through the glass door, wow, she is there or he is there. How do you feel? Sukham. She is there. He is there. Very happy now. Ooh, excited. Okay? Now the person comes out to the immigration, customs, he comes out, then he goes to customs luggage. But still not out because this bag is still coming. So he comes on the glass door, you are on the other side, you are on the other side, Bodha. Very near, only a glass is difference, very near, right? And after all that, suppose 15, 20 minutes, then you get worried, you're more worried, you are crazy. The moment the person comes out, what do? Hi. Both the hands this side and hi. Do you see that? The moment the person comes out, pramoda, one with the object. At a distance, priya. Proximity, bodha. One with the object, pramoda. These 3 dimensions of happiness. Are you getting that? God knows how did they make out all, you understand? You understand, this is, if you say religion, you understand how many religions in the world teach these things? This is like a teaching class. Are you getting that point? A little bit of it Buddhism has taken, but still that is also not complete because many things they have left out. That is why there is some gaps are there about God, meditation and many things are there. Anyway, just think of it. That's why it's not Hinduism, that the word doesn't exist. It is just like science, arts, anything. It's a subject. You look into yourself complete. Don't worry about religion. Forget it. You be yourself. You see this your experience too, Priya. So that time also, when you are looking at it, are you remembering or forgetting? Forgetful. When you are looking excited at somebody, do you remember somebody is cutting your packet from the backside? Do you remember somebody is picking your purse? Why? Why can't you remember? It is stuck to your body from your, that hip hugging, what is that, gene. They are taking it. How come still you don't feel? It's tied to your body. But anybody touches you, ordinarily you will remember. But they take the whole thing. Why? Blissful. No. Please see. Priya. Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha. Moda. Person comes near, Kosha, forget. Then you are with the object. So you go to movie to forget everything for 3 hours. Meditation. You understand? Even though you are with the Ananda, understand, even though you are with yourself, we call it a kosha because you are not aware of yourself. It's a veil. Are you getting that? In any moment of happiness, you are with yourself. If you know it, samadhi. If you don't know it, sleep. How simple. So what is the distance between deep sleep and sleep, forgetfulness and awareness? The same place you can be awareful, the same moment you can be forgetful. Right or wrong? What is the distance between where you are jumping and where you are standing? What is the distance between where you are jumping, restless, and you are standing, restful? What is the distance? Same spot. Now jumping, now resting. The same thing. You are forgetful, you are awake, aware. Oh. If you are aware, it is not kosha, ananda, pure bliss yourself. But when you go into sleep, the kosha comes into being. Anandamaya kosha. Because in deep sleep, you can never be aware. People ask that question, a wise man, these fellows who theoretically teach nonsense, a wise man always awake. In waking also, dream also, deep sleep also, in 3 states he is awake. Theory, theory, theory. Rubbish. Then what is deep sleep? If you are aware, what is the sleep now? Deep sleep means naham janami, nakinchi janami. Deep sleep means neither I know myself nor I know anything else. Appa, what a state. Everybody loves it. And that shows you the possibility that you can be with yourself, happy without any object. Because in deep sleep state, you see, experience the objectless pleasure. You are not hugging onto anything. In deep sleep, before sleep, you may hug onto a pillow or a person or a, bhalu, that bear, a teddy bear. You can, before sleep, you can't do anything. Once you sleep, objectless pleasure. That is why waking up, you want to go back to the same state. Struggle begins. Because what I experienced, I want to experience. Objectless pleasure. I don't want to depend. So when you find yourself, excellent. So thus, Pancha Kosha. Okay. So with these, now read Pancha Kosha over. Pancha Kosha. Now all these things, just read it little bit. With that I will finish for the day. So these now you saw that what? 3 bodies, 3 fields of experiences, and the 5 seeds. Now you say Atma Kaha, who am I? I am other than the 3 bodies, 3 avastha, 3 koshas. When I say that, watch out. Why am I so clear? Because when you say I am other than three. That I which is, you are thinking in terms of I, that word I is not the truth. The meaning of the word I is different from everything, not the word I. Because the word I belongs to the buddhi, in your mind. Are you getting that? The thought belongs to the thought. Who you are is not a thought. So that language is used, but you see the truth for yourself. Understand? So, this thing, I am not this thing. Why? Why am I not the three bodies, three avasthas, everything? Because, read. Madiyam sariram, Madiya prana, Madiya manasya, Madiya buddhi, Madiyam jnanamiti, Svenaiva jnayate, Tadyatha, Madiyatvena jnatam, Kataka, Kundala, Gruhadikam, Swasmad Bhinnam, Tatha, Panchakoshadikam, Swasmad Bhinnam, Madiyatvena, Jnatamatma, Nabhavati, Atma Tarikah, Satchidananda Swarupah. Just one sentence as I say that, after that we have seen evening, whole picture. But he says, so I am not this Atma Kaha. Who am I? I am not the three body, three avasthas, pancha. Why? Because a simple logic he gives you. Madhyatvena jnatam kataka kundala gruhadikam. See your own language. As even you say, Madhyatvena, mine. What is mine? Ornaments, my house, my cow, my car, my land, everything madhyatvena jnatam. Whatever you say as a my or mine is not me. Right or wrong? Can you say, Swamiji, I want some medicine. Why do you want medicine? You are healthy? No, 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 dysentery medicine. For what? My buffalo is going through dysentery. If your buffalo goes through dysentery, should you take medicine? Why? Why don't you take? My buffalo is not me. Okay, if my buffalo is not me, my body also is not me. Anything that you know as my is not me. My body, my thought, my dream, my sleep, my waking, my dream, you say, no? Do you say my dream or I am the dream? My knowledge. My knowledge of what? History, geography, chemistry, my knowledge. So anything that is my is not me. Therefore, three bodies. My gross, my body, subtle body, my causal body, my sense organ, my organs of action, my buddhi, my intellect, cannot be me. Then who am I? Other than anything that you possess, all that you say as your, no object, no body, no thought, including the I thought. Whatever is left out, that Satchidananda Swarupa we'll see in the afternoon. Both see it. Okay? Please see this. You continuously think it over. Now go through one whole, like stock taking for yourself. Oh, so many things I have inside me now. My gross body, my subtle body, my big wardrobe, and inside that also so many waking, dream, deep sleep, what all conditions. And then also Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, and all these things. Wow. So all these things I'm using. Are you getting that? So when you put everything in its own place, you can't escape yourself being who you are. Like a jigsaw puzzle. A baby, you are giving the baby jigsaw puzzle. An elephant, wooden elephant, cut into 17, 18 pieces. You give to the baby, fix it. What the baby does? Cannot fix it. In the head he is putting tail is putting stomach is putting leg, can't fix it. Then what do? You teach him. Teach him what? Place him where to be right place to be placed, right piece to be placed. When he starts putting leg on the leg, things like that, build up. When he put the last piece, what happens? Wah! The child is excited. Oh, there is an elephant. He created the elephant, or the shape was already existing? It was already existing. He did not know which place to put where. Once you put the right places, the right things, the whole picture emerges. Same thing. Not knowing what it is, like a baby, we are playing with different pieces at different places, trying to fix up things which does not fix. When you understand this gross body, subtle body, causal body, anchakosha, everything, myself, when each one in its own place, you can't escape being with yourself, because you are it all the time. Close your eyes, please.